In a bar in Toledo, across from the depot, on a bar stool she took off her ring. I thought I'd get closer, so I walked on over. I sat down and asked her name. When the drinks finally hit her, she said, I'm no quitter, but I finally quit living on dreams. I'm hungry for laughter, and here ever after, I'm after whatever the other life brings. In the mirror I saw him, and I closely watched him. I thought how he looked out of place. He came to the woman who sat there beside me. He had a strange look on his face. The big hands were calloused, he looked like a mountain. For a minute I thought I was dead. But he started shaking, his big heart was breaking, and he turned to the woman and said, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucy. 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time your hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. After he left us, I ordered more whiskey. I thought how she'd made him look small. From the lights of the barroom to the rented hotel room, we walked without talking at all. She was a beauty, but when she came to me, she must have thought I'd lost my mind. I couldn't hold her, 'cause the words that he told her kept coming back time after time. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucy. 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time your hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time your hurting won't heal.
I don't know why I love you, but I do. I don't know why I cry so, but I do. I only know I'm lonely, and that I want you only. I don't know why I love you, but I do. I can't sleep nights because I feel so restless. I don't know what to do, I feel so helpless. And since you went away, I cry both night and day. I don't know why I love you, but I do. My days have been so lonely, my nights have been so blue. I don't know how I stand it, but I do. Each night I sit alone and tell myself that I will fall in love with someone else. I guess I'm wasting time, but I've got to clear my mind. I don't know why I love you, but I do. My days have been so lonely, my nights have been so blue. I don't know how I stand it, but I do. Each night I sit alone and tell myself that I will fall in love with someone else. I guess I'm wasting time, but I've got to clear my mind. I don't know why I love you, but I do. I don't know why I love you, but I do. From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, to the queen of flowing mountains by the South Belviga shores. She's mighty tall and handsome and known quite well by all. She's the combination of the Wabash Cannonball. Listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roll, as she glides along the woodlands, through the hills and by the shores. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call. We're traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. She came down from Birmingham one cold December day. As she rode into the station, you could hear the people say, there's a girl from Tennessee, she's long and she's tall. She came down from Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball. Listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roll, as she glides along the woodlands, through the hills and by the shores. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call. We're traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. I'm calling to tell you it's over. Yes, darling, you're now free to go. You're saying you're sorry you hurt me, but you hurt me much more than you know. You're asking me where this call comes from. Oh, I hope that you don't end up here. If your new romance turns out a failure, here's where to find me, my dear. I'm just on the blue side of lonesome, right next to the Heartbreak Hotel, in a tavern that's known as Three Teardrops, on a bar stool not doing so well. The floor has a carpet of sorrow, and no one can weep in the aisle. And they say someone broke our bar mirror, with only the ghost of a smile. The hands on the clock never alter. Nothing has changed in this place. There's no present, no past, and no future. We're the ones who have lost in love's race. I'm just on the blue side of lonesome, right next to the Heartbreak Hotel, in a tavern that's known as Three Teardrops, on a bar stool not doing so well. When the last breath of life is gone from my body, and my lips are as cold as the sea, when my friends gather round for my farewell party, won't you pretend you love me? There'll be flowers from those who cry when I go, and leave you in this world alone. I know you'll have fun at my farewell party, and I know you'll be glad when I'm gone. Don't be mad at me for wanting to keep you till my life on this old world is through.